Welcome and thanks for joining me today for this 10-minute scribble session. Today I've got my paints out and I've chosen 10 different colors, and I'm going to use those paints to create a shape in the middle of the page using lines only. So putting a whole bunch of lines together and creating a shape. I have the intention of making a rectangle, and so that's what I'm going to aim for with my lines here. It's only 10 minutes, so I do need to move pretty quickly in order to get it done, and I'd love for you to join me. These videos are so much more enjoyable when you get out your supplies and create as well. You can use paints as well, that would be great. Or if you want to just use markers or pencil crayons and create a shape in the middle of the page using lines, you can do that as well. Or maybe even drawing rectangles, that would work too. It's really fun to layer the colors here if you're using paints especially, but also if you're using a different medium. It's just a really quick, fun, enjoyable activity. It's not supposed to mean anything. It's just a little bit of play for 10 minutes. And I really am happy that you're here doing this with me. Now there's just over a minute left here, and I felt like I had to do something to use that minute up. And so I ended up putting this splatter paint around the edge, and I was really unhappy that I did this. It just made it, I don't know, I really enjoyed the piece before I added the splatters, and then the splatters kind of ruined it. And I just thought it made me reflect on my life as well. Sometimes I just do some things because I have time left over, or I feel like I have time to kill, and I make things more complicated than they need to be, instead of just keeping them simple and beautiful and seeing the beauty in the simplicity. So that's what I did here, and that's what reflected back to me. So it's really interesting. I'm curious if you've had any reflections reflecting back at you after creating a piece here today together in this 10 minutes. If you do, let me know in the comments. I'm always loving to hear what's come up for you after creating together. If you feel like you just got started creating and you want to create some more, this next video will keep you going. See you tomorrow.